Totally acoustic, a home for fun and live music. Not plugged in my truck, nor now, that's what it's totally about and why it's called Totally Acoustic.
Hello, I am MJ Hibbett, and this is my tribute to owners of Abyssinian wire-haired tribe hounds, and you're watching the 11th and for this series, last episode of the Totally Acoustic Vodcast series. This is all we're going to do for this series, but I mean, to be honest, it looks like gigs are going to be staying virtual for quite a while, so there may be another series. But for now, for this series, this episode, we've got two great bands for you. We've got Sunny Intervals and we've got Out of This City. And you can find details of them on our webpage, which is www.totallyacoustic.com. And there you'll also find links to all the other shows we've done, all the podcasts we did. And please, if you have enjoyed anything you've seen, please do go and buy some stuff from the bands, because I know they'd really appreciate it. Right, so okay, before we get to all the good stuff, it's me, and this time I'm going to play you one of the oldest songs that I've written that I still perform live on a regular basis. I wrote this song with Dr. Neil Brown when we were in a band called The Council many years ago, and I thought I'd do this because, well, I mean, it's not actually about the current situation. That would be mad if I'd known about that 20 odd years ago, but the chorus is kind of fit. So anyway, see what you think. This song is called Billy Jones is Dead. Martin works in Marks and Spencer's, Sharon stocks up cash dispensers, Mary married a man who hears voices in his head. Your mate Brian knocks down buildings, Sean and Sally had 6 children, I'm ensconced in academia and you're still in bed. But do you remember when we go to town, meet our friends and hang around and talk about what we'd like to be? And we slowly went our separate ways, meeting up on holidays to talk about the way it used to be. Our headmasters back in prison, Peter plays for the First Division, Donna Smith is still a teacher, no one's heard from Fred. Sexy Sadie's put on weight, Michael's working in Kuwait, Charlie signed up for the army, Billy Jones is dead. But do you remember when we go to town, meet our friends and hang around and talk about what we'd like to be? And we slowly went our separate ways, meeting up on holiday to talk about the way they'd like to be. You said that you'd be famous and drive a flashy car. I thought that I would be the first man on Mars, but you couldn't pay your insurance and had to sell your guitar. And I'm still stuck in the Midlands, I guess I didn't get too far. No, I didn't get too far. No, I didn't get too far. But do you remember when we go to town, meet our friends and hang around, talk about what we'd like to be? And we slowly went our separate ways, meeting up on holidays to talk about the way it used to be. There we go. I did go wrong about 2/3 way through. I always seem to get that song wrong. Here are my lyrics for a song I wrote over 20 years ago, and I still can't get it right, but never mind. I'm sure if I hadn't pointed it out, nobody would have noticed, would they? Alright, so for my levels of competence, somebody much better than me. This is an act who he played Totally Acoustic quite a long time. I think the last time he played was when we were in our old venue at the Lamb on Lamb's Conduit Street. But he was great then, he's great now. I'm really pleased to have dragged him out to do a set for us. So please welcome, it's Sunny Intervals.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy. Thanks very much to Mark who invited me to do one of these. The first song I'm going to play is kind of about staying indoors. string, and in the hallway you'll sing like an airborne hang glider, falling and rising over Lancashire coastlines. On the warmth of the breeze, you fall with the leaves, rise with the mountain waves. Guitar's missing a string, piano needs tuning. The whole carpet's frayed by the stairs. My jacket's missing a button on its sleeve, and we'll talk in the hallway like white water rafters. First calm before rushing and crashing out, high siding as the riverbank blurs. Knuckles grip tight on our life jacket lapels. The carpet's frayed in the hall at the edge of the stairs. It's the sound of the summer, the sound of the spring. Windows rattle like soft tambourines. The frame of the door creaks the saddest violin. Missing notes on the piano, far beyond tuning. 5-string guitar and the carpet's one thing. There's no autumn or winter, just summer and spring. Missing half its keys, guitar's missing a string, and in the hallway we'll dance like waltzers at the fairground, spinning clockwise, our hands crossed together. Faded paintings, forgotten pop stars grace the facades of the old theme park rides. As the accordion plays, we'll dance in the hallway. As the accordion plays. Thank you. The second and final song I'm going to play is a song that I wrote for a ukulele compilation that was released in 2010 on limited edition cassette in Missouri. I think Mark probably has a copy because he's on it, and the song is called As Summer Draws In. As the summer draws in, cold autumn mornings and new winter wardrobes, suntans have faded and overdraft's grown. As the summer draws to a close, town supermarkets start discounted shelves, 2-for-1 beach towels and cheap parasols. In June we danced under festival stars. September we're drifting apart. I can't shake the feeling I'm all of a sudden consigned to the summer recycling bin. Now you're starting again as the summer draws in. Is this how it all ends? Now you're starting again as the summer draws in. Summer draws in. Vacation romances and summer encounters, doused like the charcoal and barbecue scents. As the summer draws to a close, June to September has been and it's gone. You're turning the clocks back in more ways than one. In June you said I looked good in the sun. Now that the sky's overcast, the freckles that came have now faded away, and I feel like your cheap summer holiday fun. Now we're starting again as the summer draws in. Is this how it all ends? Now we're starting again as the summer draws in. To watch the sun go down, to hear the whisper in the crowd. You ought to know by now that love is only in your mind. As the summer draws in, as the summer draws in. Thanks very much. I borrowed a bit of a Stars of Aviation song at the end there. Thanks very much for listening. Take care and see you all soon. Bye.
Lovely stuff. Thanks, Andy. That was great. So we were supposed to be doing a live Totally Acoustic this month, and this next band was supposed to be playing it. Unfortunately, obviously, we're not doing a live Totally Acoustic this month, so I'm really chuffed they managed to, well, as you'll see, put quite a lot of effort into getting together the band to record a set for us. So please welcome, it's Out of This City.
Hi there, I'm Andy, and with Ed and Michelle, we're called Out of This City. Totally Acoustic would have been our third gig, following one wedding and one open mic. So we've tried to recreate the live experience with us all playing in our own homes. Hope you enjoy it. This is called Self-Destruct.
Replay conversations in my head, lost count of all the things I wish I'd said. History repeats itself once more. Every time I play the game, I'm always last to know the score. Scars from this war lay on my soul. Really do, yeah. So insecure, lost all control. So can you help me fix myself? I'm worried about my mental health, feeling like I might erupt, cutting all your pictures up. I guess I'm in the angry phase, can better see your sorry face. Friends say it was just your luck, but why'd you have to hit self-destruct? Self-destruct. Why? Easy thinking everything was fine. Promises weigh heavy on my mind. Forgive me just to stay inside your shoes, so I can have the power to choose. Now you've shut down, I can't get through. No, I can't doubt everything I thought I knew, 'cause of you, yeah. So can you help me fix myself? Worried about my mental health, feeling like I might erupt, cutting all your pictures up. Yes, I'm in the angry phase. Better see your sorry face. Friends say it was just shit love. Why'd you have to be self-destruct? Self-destruct. Just one question that's going round my head. How'd you get to put a line through all we had and all that we had planned? I'll never understand. So can you help me fix myself? Worried about my mental health, feeling like I might erupt, cutting all your pictures up. I guess I'm in the angry phase. Can bear to see your sorry face. Friends say it was just shit luck. Why'd you have to hear? So can you help me fix myself? Worried about my mental health, feeling like I might erupt, cutting all your pictures up. I guess I'm in the angry phase. Can bear to see your lying face. Friends say it was just shit luck. Why'd you have to hear? Self-destruct, self-destruct, self-destruct. Tell me why. Why'd you have to hear? Self-destruct.
Well, that was alright, wasn't it? I like the guitarist t-shirt. This is our second song. It's called Introducing the Band. This is kind of my imagining walking out on stage when all this goes away. But I've been realistic. It is just a stage at a pub. It might take us a few months to get to Wembley.
Clocked in soul, bubbles quiet.
much. That was great, wasn't it? So there we go. That's all the acts for this episode, and indeed this series of Totally Acoustic. And I'd just like to say thanks very much for all the acts you've played. I'm going to try and do a big list of all of them going up and down up the screen, or maybe down the screen. We'll see. Just so they're all included. So thanks everybody for doing it. And just willing to take part. It's been very, very much appreciated. And also, thanks very much to everybody who's watched, and especially to people who've watched and told me they've been watched, because it really means a lot to know that people have seen it. And also, I want to thank my other half who's put up with me doing this. We don't live in a big flat, the walls are quite thin, so thanks very much. So yeah, there we go. So, oh yes, well I said it. I was going to say thanks to you, but I have just thanked you because you're somebody watching it, so thanks again for watching it. So before we go, I'm just going to do one more song, because it's my podcast, Vodcast, whatever it is, I can do what I like. And this is a song I like to finish things off with. So this song's called We Did It Anyway. We never won an award, we never got on the news, we weren't the talk of the town, we never got a review, no photography shoots for the cover of a fashion magazine. And if you take a look in the record books, you won't find me. Everything that we've done has been roundly ignored by the makers of taste and the style reports. In a time yet to come, when they're writing the history of the human race, there'll be no trace of you and me. But we did it anyway, we were unaware, much too busy having fun to know that no one cares. 'Cause we did have some fun, and we did have some laughs. In fact, a lot of them were, well, the best times that I ever had. All the places we went, everything that we did and we said, it's amazing to think of all the dancing and drink and the people we met. And we did it anyway, just because we could. If I could have that time again, you know what? I bloody would. So you can stuff your awards, forget the fame and the wealth, because I wouldn't swap this life for anything else. Who needs a glowing review? Don't bother asking for exclusive interviews. I don't need to have a lot of medals and cash when I've got friends like you. And we will do it anyway, just because it's good. We don't need the approval of anyone. We'll still do it anyway, and it will be great. Who cares if no one ever knows? We'll do it anyway. We'll do it anyway. We'll do it anyway. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Totally Acoustic. See you on the other side. Cheers.